Can you hear me?
Yes, we good.
Okay, wonderful.
Wonderful. Let me get this off the screen right now. Welcome and hello, everybody, to another episode of the Blue Collar Babes, where the 9 to 5 girls make the grind look fine. So, what up, Mel Babe?
Hey, girlfriend.
How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Girl, I'm hot. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hot as hell. I'm ready to start stripping off these clothes.
I know you hot. I can see. Yeah, girl. Bet you know you fine, don't you? Bet you know you fine.
Yeah.
You gotta add the.
Yeah. Extra.
Order. Meow.
I like that one. Like from school days.
Peep the fits. Peep the, we got the cheetah print, leopard print, whichever one it is. It looks the same, so it really doesn't matter. But either way, peep it.
Yeah, we
clock it.
Peep it. Clock it.
Yeah, the youngers are saying clock it. So.
So do we get to say what the young kids are saying, or are we done for?
You know what? We doing with we're gonna stay forever young. So clock
forever young. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
Yes. I like that. Mm-hmm. Well, everybody who was watching and not watching right now, motherfucker. I'm just kidding. That was totally inappropriate. I wish I could redo that. I would. Okay. We have an awesome show for you guys here today. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the announcements. But before that, we have a new intro video, and I hope y'all like it. Hope y'all check it out. Let me get that shit. Here we go, girl. You like that?
I love it.
You like that? You love it.
Oh, just kiss. How they did.
Thank you.
Whatever. Yeah. Yes, you did that.
Okay, I'm over here fucking going through it. Okay.
Shout out to our creative director, Postal Bay. Shout out.
Yeah.
Creative director. Mm-hmm.
Creative director up in here. We a team. Because there's like 3 of me and there's 2 of her. So we as a team is us.
Yes.
We them. We they them in it. Yeah.
Right.
Shout out to everybody on Facebook who is watching us. I don't know if I got the comments today to see if you guys are can comment back, but I definitely see we got YouTube in the house. So thank you guys for YouTube watching. I don't know if anybody's watching. If people, do you got the stream going on Instagram?
No,
okay.
I do not.
Well, shout out to y'all if y'all found us because you were on Instagram. Shout out to y'all. I have great news. We are, I don't know, last time I checked, we were like 1 subscriber away from being at 100 subscribers.
We're at 101 right now.
We're at 101
million more to
100.
go, but
We is
yes.
over there. Yes, we is there. So thank
We
you
do.
guys for subscribing to our channel and being there for the developmental process of us growing. We doing this for y'all.
This is our baby, so
baby.
Watch it grow.
Watch it grow. And be here for us. And thank you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see what else I got over here, girl. Yeah, what you got going on?
Well, usually we do the weather.
Yes.
However, we had some technical difficulties.
Yes.
But all you need to know is that it's gonna be hot as hell out here.
Hot as fuck.
You really don't even need to check the forecast before you go out the house. Just know it's gonna be hot as hell. Mail carriers, make sure you stay hydrated. To everybody who receives mail from your favorite mail carriers, bring out some water. You could put a cooler on your porch. We will, and leave a little sign saying this is for your mail carrier. We accept drinks, snacks, all of the above. But yeah, just know it's gonna be hot as hell out here, everybody. So stay hydrated. I used to say stay hydrated, stay wet. Stay hydrated, stay wet, y'all. Don't
Definitely
get dry out
stay
here.
wet. You can't be out here dry.
Don't be dry out here.
Can't be out here dry, chafing
Can't be out
and
here
shit.
dry.
Shit.
So that's all I got for the weather, though. But per usual, what are you drinking? I know you got something in that cup.
I do got something in this cup. I was trying to find my skull, but I didn't clean out my skull.
Oh, you didn't find the skull? Okay.
Yeah, we just drinking a little bit of blueberry Stella Rose.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I got a little bit of Pepsi and Tito's. I put one shot of Tito's in here.
What? Tito's?
I might go out later, so I'm trying to pace myself.
Oh, you gonna go out after this?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I try not to give concrete plans because then I end up not showing up. And when I don't show up, I don't tell people I'm not showing up. I just don't show up. And when they call, I don't answer the phone either.
Ah! Black. You. Heck yeah, girl. Okay. You already know that shit. Yeah. I wish. I'm not going anywhere after this. I'm going to go back and I started baking cookies because nice. I'm that person. So I started baking cookies. So I'm going to continue baking those cookies because those cookies are not going to bake themselves.
That's right.
And I'm going to eat at least 5 or 6 of them straight down to the head.
Okay.
To the head. Mm-hmm. Well, yes. As you said, we's peeping the fit. I know my camera gonna fucking move as soon as I stand up. So I gotta stand up I don't know if I should stand up quick or fast. I'm just...
Oh, I know that's right. The dress, the fit is fitting, honey.
The fit is fitting. I hope you guys like what I'm wearing in the comments. Holla at your girl. Yes. But Mel Babe, we want to see you. We want to see Miss Puerto Rican.
Girl, I got nothing. All we need to see was you. After that, they don't want to see me.
Girl, y'all better tell her.
Slight work today. Yes. Just let me get my shorts out, my thighs.
That's a struggle though.
It is a struggle. So boom, because I got the ass too. Yeah,
cakes
and the little cheetah blouse crop top. So something slight. If you guys peeped it, we do try to coordinate every episode. So yeah, the cheetahs are out tonight.
Yeah, that'll make me bring out my pussy cat. Oh, I hope I'll get in trouble for saying pussy cat.
I feel like you said pussy cat. As long as we should be fine.
Right. Miss Rhonda, thank you for shouting us out on Facebook. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we can see your comment right now. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. She said, "Oh, I can't read." Okay. Hey, we just got a new stove and I can't wait to bake me something. I'm trying to tell you, baking is like a lost ancient art. Because a lot of women do not know how to bake.
I don't bake.
You cook?
I can make a cake and cupcakes and cookies, but I'm not big into sweets, so I don't ever do it. But I cook though. I cook all the time.
Yeah, you be cooking, girl. You be throwing down.
Yeah.
You be throwing downtown, girl. Yes. I love to cook. I like to cleaning. but I like to cook and I love to bake. I love baking stuff. It's so therapeutic. And when I'm mad that a dude ain't text me back, instead of me being like, I'm gonna go crash out on his ass. No, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna bake some cookies. Okay, I'm gonna get my life together and I'm gonna meditate and I'm gonna put all those bad spirits in those cookies and then I'm gonna send him a plate. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, you guys. Oh my gosh. Nope. So if y'all get something from me, who is this? This was Dragon Ball. Now, we got Dragon Ball who said he wanted to ask us a question. Mr. Dragon Balls. First of all, I love that show. GT all day. But go ahead and ask a question. We would love to start this thing off with a question because me and Melba, we was going to go into our question.
But before you ask the question, though, is our hotline available?
You know what? That's why there's two of us, because I can't keep my shit together. Yes, the hotline. Is the hotline available? You know, I can't keep this phone charged, girl. I can't keep it charged. The hotline will be available, y'all. I'm turning on the phone right now, so y'all can give us a call. The number is 779-365-2292. Holla at your girl. I'm going to put it on the screen. And Melbae, where can they find you at when they not watching us on Blue Collar Babes?
Yes, so you can find me exclusively on Instagram. My username is Puerto_Rican_Pecan. But if you type in Melbae in the search bar, you may be able to find me, but it's a lot of other hoes out here trying. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna be mean. I'm not gonna be mean. If you type in Melbae, you may be able to find me, but there's a lot of other women that have been inspired. Let's be honest here. And so they do use my Melbae name. So yeah, but other than that, you can also find me on the Blue Collar Babes on YouTube.
Yes, y'all. She out here putting in work. Yes, she got her Instagram started, which I'm so happy about that. Thank you so much. So yeah, make sure you guys go over there and follow us.
Yes, blue underscore collar babes is now live on Instagram. Well, it's not live, but the page is open and active, and we do post on there as well. So for more mail bay and postal bay content during the week, you can also follow us on there. You'll be able to see both of the Blue Collar Babes on that channel or page.
Yeah, we're gonna expand this team too, because we know that there's all type of sexy mail carriers out there who be holding down the job and representing. So we would love to have you guys be a part of that too. Yes, you guys can find me. I am ChimarraAli. You guys can find me over YouTube as Sistory Healinghood, Blue Collar Babes on YouTube as well, and also on Facebook, Instagram at ChimarraAli. Hit me up. Don't be hitting me up on no dumb shit though. All right, we got our question, and this one made me like blush. I know you can't see, but I'm blushing. My black ass is blushing. It says, how do you ladies maintain y'all job as mail carriers and still be so awesome? How do you do it, mail carrier?
I want what you had. I want what you had.
Yeah, girl, I'm wet. That's what it is. That's why I'm over here wet.
Okay, you want to go first? You can go first.
Okay. First of all, I will say being a mail carrier is definitely very, very hard. It's hard work. I didn't expect it. I've only been working here for about 8 months now. So I am a people person, and I love the people. The people love me. That's what we do this for. And I have my family that I think about also. I do this for them because I love my family, La Familia. And, I'm just a woman. You got to go home, got to cook, clean, take care of kids, take care of yourself, and keep it pushing. Thank you. Dragon Ball.
As far as how do I maintain and still be awesome? I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know how I do it. I've been doing this for 11 years now. My route is not bad. I actually have a really great route, what we call retirement route, when we have a really good route. So, unless until my rich husband comes along, I'll be here. Hopefully he can save me from retirement. But if he doesn't, that's okay. But I have a really good route, so it's not too stressful for me. And then you got to just try to be positive, because we have children. I just have one, but we have children. And at the end of the day, when all the work is done, we got to go home, and we got to take care of that. So we have to be strong, not only for ourselves, but for other people too. So
absolutely. She says, "Black you." Wait. Before I get to you, Rhonda, we got Mr. Dragon Ball. He has an acknowledgement that he wanted to share with Miss Mel Bay. He said, "I just wanted to say thank you for being strong being strong. You're every day on Instagram, and you ladies don't get enough credit. So holla
well,
at
thank
you,
you.
girl."
Appreciate you. Thank
And
you.
if you got what it takes, Mr. Dragon Ball, she looking to get wiped up. She just told you that. So, you know what I'm saying? If I'm correct, you might be able to shoot your shot. And
Oh,
Rhonda, you blocked Kay. I can see that. I don't know. Like, how do I unblock Kay? Like, I'm so Kay. If you text me, I will read your comment. Or you know what? No, Kay, we're not doing that. What you can do, Kay, is take your ass over to YouTube.
okay.
Okay, so we can get those watch hours. YouTube pays us off of watch hours. Just
Yes, Kay. Go to YouTube.
please go to YouTube and get them comments up. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. And maybe he going. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now the drama is starting to ensue.
Got me blocked on Facebook. Anyway, hell yeah. What up, though? Got me
What
blocked
up,
on Facebook.
though? I don't know how to unblock. That's the next. That's the next thing we need to figure out in the production meeting is how to unblock folks, because that's not cool. That's so not cool. Rhonda and Kay gonna be going back and forth in our comments like this whole time because they're gonna be wilding out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this episode that we were gonna be doing today is on dating. So yeah, I just want y'all to get y'all minds ready that we are doing a deep dive, blue collar babe deep dive into modern dating in 2025, but really
Okay.
the last 5 years. We're gonna go off the last 5 years because some of us ain't been.
The downfall.
Yeah, we've been on lockdown like
Yeah.
fucking COVID and shit. So
The
uh
downfall of dating.
the downfall of dating.
The rise of social media and the downfall of dating.
You think that's why dating sucks so badly out here?
I think that is, yeah, I think it's a mixture of social media. They in it just accessibility is much easier these days because of social media and dating apps. So I do think that attributes to the decline or downfall of dating. Yes.
I agree. I agree, and I also would say that it's also has to do with like we've forgotten who we are. We forgot our roles as in a relationship. Women forgot their roles to be women. Men forgot how to be men. I feel like we have tried to reverse the roles. You got a lot of women that's like, I'm gonna take leadership and I'm gonna carry this relationship. You got men that's like, shit, I'm gonna just fall back and let her do her because I don't want to step on nobody's toes. But
Yeah, we got. Did you get the Burner Boy clip? We can still discuss it. I don't know if you got the clip though.
the,
I think I sent it to you. I don't know if I don't think I told you to include it in there. But we could talk about it if
wait,
not.
was it this one? We could talk. You could this one. Was it this one?
Not that one.
Oh shit.
But it's okay. It's okay. We can talk about it because it was crazy.
Well, I'm gonna leave this on here. But what was it? What was it about? You said a burner boy clip.
Burner Boy, yeah. So he's like I don't know, a rapper, entertainer. I don't know which one he is, rapper or singer, but he had a ring. He bought himself a $2 million ring or
Oh
something.
yeah, you did. You did send me that on Instagram. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. He bought a $2 million ring, and then he went as far as to say that he, that he wanted a woman who could top that. for him. Yeah, $2 million ring. Um, Now I just see so many things wrong with that. I mean, I
Girl.
I want to say like, maybe if it was your husband, and obviously to buy a $2 million ring for anybody, you would have to have, you'd have to be pretty wealthy. But I wouldn't buy a $2 million ring for anybody but my husband. And this man is talking about he expects a $2 million ring from a woman because he can do it for himself. Since when? Since when are men expecting, seriously, since when are men expecting gifts from women? And keyword is expecting. There is nothing wrong with getting your man a gift or anything like that. But the expectation is crazy because that's a woman thing. That's our thing. That's feminine energy. That's what makes us feel good. Since when is getting a fucking, can I cuss on here or no?
Girl, we been cussing, yeah.
Okay. Since when is getting as a man? Since when is getting a ring, like, on your list of treatment that you want from a woman? That's absolutely ridiculous.
Well,
Um,
if there's any men in the comment section, I would love to hear y'all input for sure on this topic, because do men have expectations, like, to be having like the same or more than what you would get to your woman? Because that does seem a little bit feminine.
it's feminine energy. It's very
But
feminine. It pisses me off.
woo!
It makes me angry. The audacity of this man. I don't care
Spicy.
how much money he makes. Like a $2 million, you want a woman to buy you a $2+ million ring, nigga? Please.
Rhoda says, first of all, even if I was wealthy, I would never spend $2 million on a ring. That's the dumbest
Okay,
purchase ever.
period.
For real, for real. I was thinking the same
Period.
thing. Like when you were telling me that, I was like, this nigga really bought a ring, huh?
I mean, maybe if I was Beyonce.
But a ring, you know how many homes you could buy? You know how much property you can get? You know how many businesses you could buy and invest and flip that money
I mean,
tenfold?
if my man really wanted it, if I was, yeah, but
Right. I don't even think I want a $2 million home. I would rather split that home up and get my money, get my chippers. We is getting rent.
I mean,
Who need a house rent?
I think at that point you would have had all of your, well, I don't know about Burner Boy what he has going on, but I think at that point, if you were at the point where you were going to buy, or spending that kind of money, you probably would have all your affairs already taken care of, and at that point, you're just blind. You're just blindlessly spending money at that point.
Well, I do
Hopefully.
have this little clip, I think, that kind of talks about this, but we got Mr. Dragon Ball here real quick. I'm gonna throw this up here. He says, one more follow-up question for both of you ladies. Okay, do either of you have Twitch accounts? I am a content creator, but I'm a gamer on Twitch, and y'all extended y'all fan base. You know what? I'm so glad this is totally off, like, whatever. This is the business part of, blue collar babes. Like, I totally
Networking.
would love to. We love to venture
We
more
would love to
into.
discuss this.
Yes, and we would like to get more into the streaming. Because as you see, we do our live stream shows, but I can't imagine twitching all day because I'd be getting into some gangster shit. So I don't know if I could be doing it all day, but I
You
would
said
love
that
to
like
see
the
what
real
that's
thing.
about. Wouldn't you like
Um,
to see?
I have Encore. Is it, well, no, not Encore. I'm Discord.
Discord.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
something with the O and the R.
Yes.
I think I have Discord. I have been playing this game. It's a little embarrassing. It's called King Shot, and you like build your own kingdoms and stuff like that. So I was
Ooh.
like, but it's like an online community, and these people be serious about like their little town. And I
Yes.
actually, they just promoted me to like the alliance leader, and I was trying to just be like a soldier. I wasn't trying to be the leader. Now I'm a leader of this group, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But anyways, it is something that I would like to look into for Twitch, because I just
Oh.
ran into somebody last night at the hookah lounge, and he actually wanted a picture. That was pretty cool. He asked for a picture with me. He was a streamer.
That's crazy. I don't go outside, so y'all know I don't.
He was like, "Hey, I follow you on Instagram. I wanted to, do you mind? Can we take a picture?"
Oh.
And I'm like, "Yeah, of course." So we need to look into that next.
Okay, we're gonna look into that. So I'm gonna
note it down.
Yes, DM me on IG, and we will go in further. Well, what about that? Maybe we can do something together. We also have Mr. Chillin' Vibes. Yes, thank you guys. Shout out to y'all too. We love to do some business and some content mixing because these ladies, we be on a tight schedule, but we be down to clown. At least I do. Okay, I'll speak for myself. All right. Would you only wear it in the house? She's talking about that ring. Would you only wear that ring in the house? He would have to, or else he'd get stuck up in the street. Like, this is Chirac out here.
Yeah, you would get that one guy. Damn it, I don't know his name. He they pulled up on PNB Rock or something, whatever his name was. They rode up on him and they killed him and they took his jewelry.
Took his chain, yeah.
When he was somewhere in Cali, I think.
Yeah, they was on that Nipsey shit, girl.
At the is it a Roscoe's? I don't know where he was at, but yeah.
It was at Roscoe Chicken and Waffles?
I think if that's in Cali, but I kind of get in Atlanta from that. But I think the Atlanta location was down. I don't know. It was something like that. But don't get me to lying. You definitely robbed.
I know what you're talking about though, because I remember it was like
the PNB Rock. Very sad, very unfortunate.
Yeah, because they said he was actually like a decent guy in the community, so it is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can't wear that shit nowhere. I'll slide on him. A real man knows damn well ain't looking for anything from a woman besides a birthday gift, maybe an Xmas gift. Other than that, nigga, you get nothing. And hope, oh my gosh, and hopefully the sloppy toppy and the wop.
And that's and okay, and there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Y'all got me.
Because at the end of the day, we can give you that. We can give you that $2 million ring, right? You still gonna want some sloppy toppy and some wop. You still gonna want it.
That is very true.
Absolutely.
You was honest on right. Why do we got to get you the ring and the sloppy top and the wop? You better
all
pick.
Of it,
right? You better pick. I mean, if we married, you get all of it. But if we just doing what we doing,
but bottom line, you're gonna want the sloppy toppy and the wop too.
Anyway, so you know what? I have this clip from this. They say she a doctor, but she not really a doctor. This is Mrs. Dr. Bryant. I only calling her Dr. Bryant because I don't know what else to call her as that people would know. So she has this clip where she kind of talks about, I don't know. Let's just play it. We're going to react to it. Everybody in the comments, I hope y'all ready. We're going to react to this shit.
Cell phone is $500. My body is priceless. And let's go a little further if we're going to keep it real. 99% of whatever somebody's doing is in their phone. So if there's nothing going on, what is the problem? Even on my end. Would I pick up the phone and just access it because I have the password? Absolutely not. And even the guy I was just dating, I still said, babe, hand me your phone. And you know what he did? Kept eating, watching TV. There was never a time where he was like, oh, well, everything okay? No, he just handed it. And let's do the math. We only put barriers or boundaries around things. We only keep things out that are what? A risk. So what is a risk in accessing anything about you that you don't want me to see? But you want to access my body, which is not just about my vagina. This is my temple. There's things that I can't heal from that you can give me by entering into my space. And we're going to compare that to access? Not doing it. Never going to do it. I will have full access, or we don't have to move forward on the date. Now, if you said not now, but if we get there, hell yeah. Shy, I'll give you all the access. We can go on date number 5, 10, 15 until we decide to cross that line of commitment and intimacy. Whew. Okay, geez, that was so good. Oh my God, that was so good. Okay.
Let me just say this. She ain't got no man. So she lying her ass off. She ain't got no man. But I do agree with her in like we was talking. How you gonna ask for this $2 million ring and then ask for the sloppy top? The sloppy top and the WAP is more valuable than that motherfucking ring. At least with me it is, because you can't replace that. So
And, well, I was gonna say you can't buy it, but
yeah.
actually, some people you can.
You're crazy. So you couldn't buy it. You can't buy it. I
You
get it.
know, somebody, not me personally, but it's available somewhere in the city near you.
I pretty much only get screened on YouTube. It keeps me busy enough. Good job, ladies. Keep grinding. And of course, I like and subscribe. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Yes, definitely appreciate you.
Um,
Um,
I can't contribute too much because I don't know why, but it doesn't play for me. So I don't even know what the hell she said.
I kind of know what she talking about. I would never go through a nigga phone. That's crazy. You asking for it.
Oh, no. At some point you get too old.
Oh yeah, but
I'm in
these
my
young girls.
20s. I went through in my 20s. I went through my baby daddy's phone.
Yes, in my early 20s, I definitely went through my husband's phone. Like, why? I don't know why. I was just going crazy, y'all.
And my ex phone, he was asleep one time, and I had to go on a stealth mission. Girl, he was asleep on the couch. I was like this, sneaking to get it, but
Sneaking in there, girl. You have to look
yeah,
over your shoulder, like,
girl, my heart was
you
beating
over there
so
studying shit.
fast.
I'm not going on no stealth mission.
It's
My brother
funny.
be like, if you don't want to know anything, if he don't want to tell you anything, you don't need to know anything, because if you find out, you're gonna be crushed. So
Yeah, I just feel like I just don't want to be in a relationship where I feel the need to go through his phone. If I
right.
feel that way, I can't even be with you.
That's right, girl.
Because I
Deuces.
need to feel insecure. That means I'm not insecure in the relationship, and I don't want to live with insecurities. Like, no.
I'm not gonna let no man. If I wasn't already feeling insecure before I got with you, I refuse to let you make me feel that way.
Absolutely. And then you're
Absolutely.
gonna carry that trauma with you, and I just don't want to go through that I don't want that for myself.
We're not having
So,
that. Rhonda
absolutely
said, if
not.
you're looking for something, you will find it. If I got to be looking in your phone, or better yet, just chilling on your phone with me, that is a problem. She married now. Rhonda, you going through your husband's phone? Let me just ask your ass straight up. You going through your husband's phone? Because I did that, and boy, oh boy. I mean, when you're going through somebody's phone, you're purposely looking for something that's gonna make you crash out.
I hope the Lord blesses me with a husband that treats me right, and I don't have ever feel the need to go through his phone.
You know what? I know we've been drinking a little bit, but I would say let's say a prayer. But we've been drinking. I've been drinking the blood of Jesus.
We could say a prayer.
We can say a prayer. We're gonna say a prayer that we hope that God bless us with a good man, because we want to play our part and do what we're supposed to do. But we is done with the games and all the BS. But in God's name, please find us a righteous man, or at least good enough.
A loyal and faithful, honest, loving, caring, happy,
Successful,
um,
financially
successful,
educated,
blessed,
blessed, well endowed.
well endowed, smart,
Yeah,
handsome,
fine. And freaky. Oh,
actually
yeah,
leadership
leadership.
skills.
Leadership.
Mm,
In God's name we pray. We looking for him.
amen.
We looking for him. I'm looking for him. Okay. All right. I have another clip from this fake MD doctor. Wait, we got Rhonda. Rhonda said, nah, she ain't going through her. Rhonda, did you ever go through your man phone? Let me see. Well, 30 years in it. Don't get, sir. I ain't leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if I was if
Yeah.
I was if I was married though. Obviously, I couldn't leave. Well, I mean, I could leave, but if I was married, would I go through my husband's phone if I
Don't do
felt
it.
like I needed? If I was married, if I felt the need to go through my husband's phone, yes, I would. Now, if it's like a boyfriend, no. If I at the point where I feel like I need to go through his phone, I'm leaving. But a
You
husband
going through this
no,
man's phone?
I'm going through my husband's phone.
Would you let him go through your phone?
If he gives me reasonable doubt, I'm going through that bitch. And he better
Reasonable
let
doubt?
me. I'm not gonna do no stealth mission. That nigga better give me his phone.
Men will make you do some crazy things, just so y'all know. They make you do some crazy things. Like, if he really putting it down, you be like, he can't, I know I can't be the only one. So I got to find out if there's another witness to what I've been witnessing. Usually there is.
No,
You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? But
that comment. Y'all ain't finding out that one, man.
He said, "Dear John Leonard." Ah! I'm so done with you, Kay. Okay, Mr. Dragon Ball. Yes, comments is built on trust, loyalty, love, and respect. And you, to me, you have to have God in there somewhere too. You definitely got to have God now. You can't be living that pagan Satanist life. But let me tell you something. If you are a Satanist, your God is Satan. So you believe in a God. It's just not the same God that we believe in. You're Satanist. Goddamn Satanist. Oh, what'd she say? At the end of the day, I'm not doing all that. Right. Some people ain't got time to get caught up. But I feel like the older you are, the more you just realize, like, that's just too low value for me to go through somebody's phone to get a reaction. Just grow the fuck up and walk the fuck away. Just walk away. But we're moving on to with Fake MD, Miss Dr. Fake ND. She ain't got no credentials. She was on the Paul Pierce show with another young lady. They was on the late night podcast. And Paul Pierce had told this young lady that he co-hosts with that after the age of 30, she's cooked. So I have the clip here. Let's go ahead and put this bitch on and see.
So Paul just told me that I was cooked.
I'm just tired of these females who cooked after 30.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think I've seen that.
You
clip.
see that? Because it's
I've
going
seen that
viral and
clip.
everyone now is in my DMs telling me I'm cooked. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm 34. I get it. I might be a little cooked, but what do you feel about that?
And Paul, you're what? 47?
7.
Right. So which means he no longer
47
a unk.
in
Which
shape.
means you no longer a unk, you a
47
papa.
in shape.
That means you a cooked papa.
still-
You are no longer a unk.
Can still dunk.
So what he's doing from a
still
psychological
run a 40.
perspective is he's self-projecting his papa cooked self on you. Because honey, you're not cooked. But the papas are.
Hello!
They are.
Come through.
You are no longer unk, baby. You are a papa status.
All right.
You know what
listen.
papas do, right? They
What do
watch
they do?
grandkids and cook. You cooked. That's all you do.
No, I don't
Yeah.
watch. I don't have no grandkids. So
Her, on the other hand, she still wear marinated meat. That's what that is.
Hello, rare marination.
She ain't even got to cooking yet. She not even nowhere near the grill yet.
Hello. That's why we was matching.
So for now on, for the entirety of this episode, I'm gonna call you Papa Pierce.
I'll take that.
That's what you're gonna get, Papa Pierce.
Papa Pierce is comedy.
That's all
I
you
love
get.
that down.
Papa Pierce is gonna get your ass replaced, girl. You better calm down. She better calm down. Mel Bay, are we cooked?
No,
Are we marinated?
that sounds nasty.
I like a little marination now. You get those juices flowing. You start rubbing on that meat. Get
I
that
don't like
juices
to.
flowing.
I mean, maybe we're marinated, sure. I don't like the way it sounds.
You said maybe we're marinated.
I don't like the way it sounds, but okay, I didn't see the whole clip, unfortunately. But this is a question that I have. Who said we were cooked? Because the clip is not going. Who said we were cooked?
Men are saying that women are cooked.
Okay, what is the demographic of men? Because Jeff Bezos just married a 50 plus woman. How old is Lauren Sanchez? 50, 55 with 3 kids? She wasn't cooked, and a billionaire put a ring on that.
She
So
got
you
money too,
telling me-
though.
She what?
I said she got money too, though.
Yeah, but he wasn't with her for the money. He don't need the money.
All
She
right.
wasn't. If women 30 plus was cooked, these women would not be you got some fine top of the shelf women that are 30 and up. I don't think that 30 automatically means you're cooked. Absolutely not, because a lot of 30-year-olds have have a lot more going on than these 20-some-year-olds. And I don't like to refer, I don't like to put women, when I speak about women, I don't like to say that, we have a lot to offer, just because I don't believe it's the woman's job to like bring certain things to the table.
What?
I believe in traditional roles. I believe in the traditional role. So, when I say I don't believe in a woman bringing too much, I believe in a woman bringing the traditional things that she should to the table. But
What is one of those things?
what is one of those things?
Yeah.
Taking care of the children, a good mother, traditional values, taking care of your man. So cooking, cleaning is a little, because I think both of us should do it. But cooking, I don't see anything wrong with the woman cooking most of the time. And just household things. Um, and hold on, I lost my train of thought.
You
So yeah, I
named
don't.
off a few
But
things.
like providing like fun money wise, I don't. And like we're working women. I don't really believe that that's something that we should be bringing to the table. Is like, okay, well, I make $100,000 a year. This is what I bring to the table. I don't like bringing my income to the table. I don't want that to be on the table. Yes, I do have it, and yes, it is. In addition, but anyways, with that being said, though, it is 30 plus women out here that do have a lot going on, a lot more than these 20 something year olds. I'm sorry, but I believe we have a little bit more value. We've been around a little longer. We've been able to, live a bit more life, accumulate more things and knowledge on how to deal with a man, how to navigate healthy relationships. Some of us, not all of us. So, no, 30 years old is like the best time, like to be, to the best time to be a woman. I don't think that it stops at like where our value goes down at 30. That's crazy. We can still have children at 30. What's wrong with 30 year old? Like, what's wrong with women in
I
their
think
30s?
Rhonda said that's because nobody 30 years old want his ass. That's what she said. He said that.
Yeah, we can do everything plus more that a woman in their 20s can do. Like, I don't see how 30 would be losing value. Like, how we can still have children. Like, how are we losing value at 30 years old? Like, stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit.
She is riled up.
Our value goes up. Our value goes up. We have a lot more going on. We're done. We're not. We don't have that childish, that immature mindset. We've learned how to navigate our emotions better. We're not as toxic. I was so toxic in my 20s. I was so toxic in my 20s, for real. Like,
she said for real.
And in my 30s, I'm not like that anymore. So I don't agree with the 30-year old and being, what does he call it, cooked? No, we're not cooked. We're not cooked.
I definitely think women in their 30s are in their prime for sure. I feel like this is prime time. You're still a kid in your 20s, so developmental wise, you're just not there, and then experience wise, you're not there. That I feel like when men say that over 30 she's cooked is because of her sexual experience is going to be higher than a woman that's in her 20s, of course, because she's got more time on the books. But that's not necessarily true.
It's not necessarily true.
I was going to say that's not necessarily true because I know some young girls out here who got straight. They getting ran through right now. Girl, they on their back watching us right now. Like they on their back getting cracked like an egg. And I wasn't like that in my 20s, so I
wasn't either. I was booed up. I was in a relationship.
I was booed
up for a long time. Like,
now that I'm in my 30s,
that.
It's a stereotype. Girl, I got time today.
It's a stereotype for sure that women in their, and if that's the narrative that women in their 30s are ran through, I guarantee you, it's some 20-year-olds that got more bodies. I guarantee you.
Oh hell yeah, they got these girls. These girls ain't got no discretion, girl. They ain't got no discretion. My mom had me at 31, also, Miss Rhonda. So yes, women is to me in their prime. And also, when I talk to men, most men that I ask them, they will say that they think that most women are in their prime from age about 28 to about 38.
And let's talk about the bodies. Okay, the bodies.
Oh my gosh, girl, my body is just ridiculous.
We get the look. I'm about to stand up. I'm about to stand up.
We about to stand up.
We get the grown women weight in
For
our
real,
I
got the childbearing hips, squishy.
Exactly. In our upper 20s and 30s, we start packing on, the little extra that y'all men say y'all love. So it's like we don't have all the baby, all the little immature, all that little naivety is gone. Like,
yeah,
30-year-olds are like,
gone.
we're winning. Like, stop the cap.
Right, we out here.
We're and our boobs still look nice.
Boobs look nice.
They be asking me like, girl, I was out of work for a long ass time. They thought I came back with implants. I said, what? I said, no, I didn't get my boobs done. Like, they nice. But no, my boobs are not done. This is mine.
That's nice.
And I breastfed. I breastfed for almost 3 years. Yeah. Clock that tea.
Yeah, I breastfed too. Since we're speaking about breastfeeding, long as you women know, by breastfeeding, you cut your chance of breast cancer by 80%.
I didn't even know that.
Huge. It is huge in the Black community because Black women are the number one women leading in breast cancer. So don't think that, the science is out there. Breastfeeding definitely is going to cut your risk of breast cancer 80%. There's nothing else out there like that. Nothing else is going to cut your rate of cancer by 80% by having that baby.
Not to mention the benefits for your child.
That's true. Yes. Brain development wise is definitely going to be better. And I know a lot of women be like, oh, I can't breastfeed because it hurts. You got to fight through the pain, my dear.
My nipples got tore up. My nipples
was cracked.
My nipples was bleeding.
Girl, yeah. God,
I still feel like I still feel like it's a little piece of the is a little,
girl, my daughter bit a whole hole in my titty. I was like, I cannot believe this, girl. Like, it was like milk shooting out everywhere because I was like, what in the world?
Shooting out. It was milk
shooting out. Oh, girl, it was crazy. Like,
yeah.
Say, what up, Queens? Melbae, it's been a minute. This is P Twin.
Okay, how you doing?
Moving amazing. Oh, I love the intellectual conversation, girl.
We try.
Yeah, we try. We try to stay professional.
We try. We be keeping it real over here. Like, we're not trying to impress nobody. We're just telling y'all the real shit.
Oh, yes. That's all we here for. We got Miss Rhonda. She's turning in. Oh. Good night, Miss Rhonda. Thank you for watching.
Miss Rhonda. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Don't go through his phone.
I say Rhonda is a part of a female podcast duo. It's called Future Intelligence, and they usually air on YouTube. I think 7:00 on the dot, your time. Future Intelligence. So check them out on YouTube. I usually tune in, and I'll be wilding out in the comment section. Oh! All right. So, okay, Miss Melbae, since we were speaking about traditional roles in dating, I have a clip from, I'm going to call him the Godfather, Kevin Samuels, but I know a lot of women don't like Kevin Samuels, but let's hear him out for a little bit.
Okay, I'm trying to stretch.
A woman that's in high demand, her mindset is 3 main things. She's cooperative, she's smart, and she's agreeable. See, all 3 of those things must be there. A woman that's smart and disagreeable is not a woman that's in high demand. She's not a woman that's really wanted. A woman who's smart and cooperative but not agreeable is kind of useless because she'll only cooperate when she agrees. A woman who's cooperative and agreeable but not smart is also kind of just blind leading the blind. She must be smart, cooperative, and agreeable.
I missed that, man. I was so salty I didn't get a chance to get on there, but how do you feel about Kevin Samuels, Miss Melbae?
I don't like Kevin Samuels. I don't like Kevin Samuels. And it's not that I never agree with anything he said. I didn't like Kevin Samuels because he's the first man that I came across that was referring to women as, with the same value as cars. We're people. We're not cars. So I can't rock with him for just that alone. I can't rock with Kevin Samuels, and unfortunately, I think that never mind. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna talk about. God bless his soul.
We
Rest
gonna
in
save that
peace.
for another episode because
Yeah,
I love
but
Kevin Samuels. We gonna agree to disagree, but I agree. He does. He was saying some crazy ass, harsh ass shit. When it comes
yeah,
to
cause
women.
cause you got some because I've talked to somebody, and they like tried to say that because I have a kid that I'm like not as good as a woman
With no
that doesn't
kids.
have any kids, and I disagree.
Now, I know that's a fact. I know that's a fact. Now I will say this: you got a lot of hoes out there, and you got a lot of other women out there who got the game messed up, and they messed it up for all of us. But the majority of us who got our heads on straight, most of us blue collar babes, no, we
I
have.
don't think I'm sorry to interrupt. I don't think that if we're referring to women in terms of like how much value, I don't think that a child has anything to do with it because like I don't think a child has. I can't even
Are you
explain
sure
it.
about that? You sure about that, Mel Bay? You
Yeah,
sure about?
I'm sure.
I think a child does. I think a child definitely does. I think that women who have multiple baby daddies need to be investigated further because I mean you have one.
Yeah.
Why do
That's
you
the A
only have
child.
one child and
That's
one
the
baby
A child.
daddy? It's because you learned your lesson the first time, right?
Yeah, why is it a child? I didn't say children.
Right, you got us. So we talking about
But I
people.
just feel like there's so many circumstances, in of which you could have multiple children. Like you were married. Like so you you did everything the right way. So you're less valuable because you have kids. Even though you did everything the right way, you're a good woman, you're wife material.
Kevin would say that I was an exception to the rule, but just because I am the exception to the rule doesn't mean that I am the rule. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
bullshit.
There's a lot of girls out there though who got multiple baby daddies with multiple men, and they're psychotic, and they fucked it up for the rest of us. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think that I think that them having that, what if you got, I'm sorry, but if you have multiple children with multiple men, then your mindset is already bad. I'm not like
Right.
your mindset is already bad. It doesn't have anything to do with the children. Your
Damn.
mindset was probably bad before the children came along. It has nothing to do with the children. Because
Dang.
yeah, that's why I don't
Girl,
agree with Kevin
I
Samuels.
just fucking dropped everything.
And I'm not, and
Damn.
no shade to the women that have multiple children, but I mean, like, for real, like, why would you go out here and have multiple children with multiple men, with the exception of maybe marriages? Yeah, your mindset, you got to already have a bad mindset because
Yeah, you're fine.
I would never.
But why? It's because you learned your lesson. Some of these girls ain't
Yeah,
learning.
I did. I learned my lesson. Yeah, I did.
Yes.
I want
I
to get
definitely agree
married, and
with you. I
I
think it
wanted to save
definitely.
some for I want to save some for my husband.
Say what for your husband?
Save this, this womb. Save, what I'm saying? Save the womb.
He said
The
save the
sacred
boom.
womb. I want to save the sacred womb for
You're
my
right.
husband
Operation Save the
and his
Sacred Womb.
children.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I gave a man 3 kids from a marriage. So I definitely wouldn't say that I'm overweight, but I definitely would say that any man who's going to get involved with me would take that heavily into consideration. But my counter to that is I take care of these kids already by myself. The father really ain't too active in the participation of parenting. So I just hold it down and I do what I do. So I don't have any expectations on a man if he's like oh, I want to date you, Chimarra, and I know you got those 3 kids. Like, I'm not expecting him to just assume the responsibility as like a stepfather, but he would have to understand that, like, if you're gonna date me, I have 3 kids. I'm not expecting you to be their stepfather, but I need you to expect that I got 3 kids. Like,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that, and because there are so many situations, when it comes to women with children and things like that, some have one, some have multiple, some kids were, produced in marriage, some were not, some were
Out
one
of
night,
wedlock.
there's just so many instances to classify women as low value if they have kids. There's too many scenarios.
Yeah, and
Be-
you know what though? It could be because I almost drunk all my glass, but we need to start bringing back a little bit of the shame, because we got these women out here that think that behavior is okay, and it's not okay.
Okay. I
It's definitely
agree.
not okay, and we gotta assume responsibility and ownership, and be accountable for, like you just said, like, man, I keep picking the wrong guys. I gotta stop doing that because I don't want to abort these children. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to stop having children. I need to just stop making bad decisions and having these
It's not that
children.
hard. I got one child. I've had one pregnancy. I've never had an abortion. Only been
Yeah.
pregnant once. No miscarriages, nothing. I've
Yeah, I
only
was
been
gonna say a
pregnant once in my
miscarriage
life.
isn't an abortion, but a miscarriage is definitely like it's definitely an eye opener. I haven't had any, like, nothing too serious neither, but I'm
Well,
not knocking anybody who has, taken a
no.
life or anything. I'm just saying, there's different strokes for different folks. Okay.
I'm just saying, like I said, about the mindset thing. This is not to shade anybody. The mindset thing. My mindset was never to just be out here procreating, just to do
Just
it.
out here doing it, girl. You got
Just
girls
out
out
here
here.
having, you got some women who have, a child by every man they're with, every relationship they're in. Um, you
That's
gotta
crazy.
preserve. You have to, it depends on what you want in life, but definitely self-preservation. But yeah, there's a reason why, I've only had one child, one pregnancy. There are no pregnancy scares, nothing like that, because I'm not ready to get those eggs wet.
What? What?
What does
I
that
just
mean?
read it.
Ready? Who, you? What is ready to get those eggs wet?
Girl, he talking about you. He talking about you better get ready to get them eggs wet. You.
One day when there's, if I, never get married, God forbid, I'll never have another child. I would adopt, but
Yeah, I would adopt kids too.
I don't even like kids like that either, to just be wanting kids. I don't
Yeah,
like kids like that.
I do like kids. I just hate being pregnant and I hate babies. So I like kids though.
I don't.
Yeah.
They're cute. They're cute when they're little.
They're all right.
And then they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then they make messes and they get sick, and you gotta
Yeah.
take care of them. You gotta be worried about them, and you gotta take them to the doctor. You gotta miss work. It's
Oh,
so
that
much
ain't too bad. That ain't too
responsibility.
bad.
It's a lot of responsibility, and
It is.
just worrying that, like, damn, like, I really have I really have a human that I'm responsible for.
Yeah.
Children, I feel like, are your biggest responsibility.
Absolutely, they are.
That's a bit, yeah, the biggest, because it's just so much. You gotta, not only do you gotta keep them alive, take care of them, but physically, but also mentally. You're responsible as a parent for their mental health and for what kind of person you're sending out into the world. And you got some people who are out here raising serial killers, school shooters, mass murderers. I mean, like,
Oh!
you got people,
Oh,
who are Ted Bundy.
statistically, those people are coming from a single parent home that's usually the head of a woman. So
Ted Bundy. They made a show. Was that the cannibal? They made the show about on Netflix that everybody liked. It was
yeah,
Ted
people,
Bundy.
yeah.
He wasn't in a 2-parent household.
I don't know if Ted Bundy was, but I know like most of the other ones wasn't for show.
Statistically, they were in single mom households. Well, yeah, that's why you shouldn't be out here having children, and not being with that other partner, because you could raise a serial killer, God forbid.
You're
And
gonna
no
raise,
shame, because I'm one of those
yeah.
people who, unfortunately, my child is in a one-parent household. Now her dad is in her life, and he is active, and he does provide, so don't get it twisted.
Right.
Don't get it
That don't even count.
He's absolutely there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
But
don't know. She living a good life. Your daughter living a good life.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
she living a good
But
life.
it's,
She living the best life that she could probably ask for her parents not to be together. Like y'all got it figured out.
Yeah. So.
So it says definitely lots of responsibility. I'm a single dad. Ooh, chilling and vibe.
And shout out to you.
Shout out to you for sure. Shout out to
We
all the fathers.
we love the daddies. We love the daddies.
I love the dads.
We don't mind. And also though, like, I don't feel like I feel like women get more shame for having multiple children than men do. Like, you don't ever hear anybody being like, oh, well, shouldn't have been a single dad. You don't ever hear that bullshit. You don't ever, and I'm not saying you've never got shamed, chilling and vibing. I'm not saying you've never gotten shamed for being a single dad, but single moms get a lot of shame. And what's the difference?
Well, the statistics. I would say that. See, the smart person in me is like, the statistics show that kids raised in a single parent home led by a mother, they're gonna end up in prison, like, for sure.
That's what my brother said. That's what my brother said. He said
that's what my brother said too.
He was like, well, they said something about women raising blah blah blah. Yeah, that's because we be going crazy. That's because we be left with the children and we be going crazy. We got a lot of hormones, a lot of emotions going through our body.
That's why. It's because we have to be the providers, so that takes away from us being the nurturers. It takes away from us doing our first job.
We're doing a role, participating in a role that we were not created and designed for.
Yep.
So
that's why I'll break loose.
If we can't do it right, well, shit, we wasn't supposed to be doing this anyway. How did we get here? How did we get here? No shade to the working women, because we are working women. But how do we go from gathering berries and tree nuts in the forest from the bushes? How do we get here? How do we get here?
Girl, I don't know. I want to go back to just gathering berries and cooking pies and washing kids and washing clothes all day. I'll do that shit any day out the week.
How do we from gathering, and how did they go from hunting? How did men go from hunting bison and buffalo and deer? How do we go from that to demanding $2 million rings from a woman? Where do we?
It is this crazy. We are so far. That's why dating is so crazy, though, is because we are so far away from the original.
How do we get from the village? How do we get from the village, right? We came from a village, right? To then our children coming from a 2-parent household to now the 1 single parent household. We have gotten so far off. We may have to do a part 2 on this.
Girl, we definitely have to do a part 2 on this shit.
We have gotten so off track that it's like, damn, we don't even know how to get back.
Some of us do more. Not enough of us know how, though.
Not enough of us.
And then the girls who don't know how, we can't tell them shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to listen to us. They don't want to listen. They don't want to do what we do. They don't want to listen to the game. You know what I'm saying? I'll be trying to put these girls up on game. They don't want to listen.
And the women, and so then you got the ones that do get it, right? But then you got the little thoughts and the little everything else out there that's always going to be a temptation to the man. They're always going to be, and maybe they've always
Yes, you are right. Because that two sectors of women that you just talked about, the ones who try and who get it, and the ones who don't care and they don't try, those bitches over here is always trying to take the good men that's over here and turn them to the dark side. So
yeah, and then it's like, it's just a lot, you know. It's just a lot.
it's a lot for sure, and that's why I think a lot of us are single, because we don't want to deal with it.
We don't want to deal with it. Don't nobody want to get cheated on.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to get cheated on and crying in the shower, and
crying in the shower.
I'm not crying in the shower.
You down bad, crying in the gym and shit.
Man, crying in the mail truck.
Crying in the gym, girl.
Look, I've been here 11 years. You know I done cried in that mail truck.
Girl,
I done cried in the mail truck. I done cried in the mail room. I done cried on the workroom floor about it.
No, girl, you cried at the
workroom floor, sitting there.
You cried at your
putting the mail
case.
up, sitting there
You
trying to
case
hold
and mail crying.
Yes.
No,
I'm not doing it. No. Yes, girl.
Girl, I was fingering that mail, girl. I was fingering that mail, and some tears fell from my motherfucking eyes.
Exactly. I had to ask my coworker. I called his name. I said, "Hey," I said, "Can you get me some tissue?" I said, "Hey, can you please give me some tissue?" And I was sitting there crying. It was embarrassing. I don't want to be like that. So
yeah, we can't be like that, girl.
Mm-mm.
We ain't gonna be like that.
We don't deserve it. We're good, hardworking,
right? That
women with morals and values, good head on our shoulders, good mothers. We don't. Nobody deserves that, really.
Yeah. Besides,
somebody said not in the workroom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Not in the workroom floor. Yeah.
I done had to stop casing the mail and go to the mail truck and cry because I didn't want. No, I had to get a good cry out. I had to go outside and get in the back of that ProMaster.
Girl, are you telling me you fucking had to click your scanner? You had to scan your badge to street time from office time to go cry in the truck, and then you scan back into office time?
I didn't even scan. No, I just walked the hell out.
I was down bad, so bad, y'all. I didn't even get the fucking scan over. I'm just in the office still, just in the truck. Just
walk the hell out.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. That's rough. These are the breaks, y'all.
It was rough. And I don't want to ever be like that again in my life.
Well, what is one piece of dating advice that you would give to everybody watching our show?
One piece of dating advice.
Yes.
Who they are who they show you, not who they tell you. Like,
girl, if I could write that shit down.
Absolutely.
Right.
And well, that's my one piece. I could go on, but that's the one piece. What about you?
Okay, so mine would be I don't even know. Just work on yourself. Okay? Work on yourself. If you don't want to be around you, nobody else wants to be around you. If you don't want to date you, nobody else wants to date you. If you don't want to have sex with yourself, nobody's going to want to have sex with you. So get the crack in. Get the crack in yourself and read books. Get to know who you are, so when you actually go to date somebody, you actually have something to present them, and not just.
And there was a book that I read by Iyanla Vincent. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was called In the Meantime. So there was a point in time where I went through a really bad breakup. That was the one that had me crying in the work truck and the mail rooms and everything. Went through a really bad breakup. And I had to get a counselor.
Yeah, you was down bad, girl.
Yeah, I was down bad. And so she recommended a book called In the Meantime. That is the most beautiful book I've ever read in my life. And I've read a lot of books. So I recommend, especially for young women. Did I give it to my best friend? I either ordered it or I gave it to her. But it was a beautiful book and it helped me out a lot. So anybody going through relationship issues or newly single, or going through just a bad time, In the Meantime is a great book.
I read some of that book. It was like get into your feelings type shit. So
Girl, that book had me crying reading it. Well, it didn't have me
yeah.
crying, but while I was reading it, it was just soft for me. It made me like know that like what I was feeling and going through was normal, and it just helped me kind of process everything and kind of, it was different parts of the book as my healing journey went on. So it was a really good book. She know what she's doing. Is she a real doctor?
I don't know. You're gonna have to fact check that. You gotta fact check these folks out here
If
these
she
days,
not, she
man.
need to be.
She working on somebody, you know what I'm saying? She got something going on. We talking about books though. We talking about books. It's not really a dating book for like men. It's a dating book for women, and it is Why Men Love Bitches. Y'all
I
need to
got
go
that book
get that.
upstairs. I did not read that yet. I have it
You
upstairs.
girl, you need to
I'm
go
gonna read
read
it.
that. That book got some straight gems in it. And like
I'm gonna read it.
one of the gems in it that stick out the most to me is like how she goes into talking about like ownership and how men are very territorial creatures. They like to be able to dominate, they like to be able to own, and they like to be able to show off what they own, like trophiesize things. And they're saying like if you are a woman and you want to be able to keep the power to yourself but still be able to have the flexibility to have men, do stuff for you, you, as she would say, keep your pink slips. And that means you provide everything that you have in your lifestyle. You provide it yourself. And anything that a man sees you have and he does for you is extra. And you treat it as an extra thing. But if you like to get your hair done, nails done, if you like to drive in nice cars, you better be able to pay for it all and not have to rely on a man to pay for your pink slip. Because that's going to give a man power over you. And when men start having this power and control, you're going to have to put out. Let's just be real. You're going to have to give it up. Girls is giving it up in 2025 for nothing. Okay?
Absolutely.
For nothing. So if you think for a second, girl, I wouldn't. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just provide for yourself, and anything that he provides is extra, and we treat it as such. Thank you, guys.
That's all you got.
Thank you, guys. Homies over hoes. Yes.
you ate with that one.
Yeah. Yay.
Yeah, on that note, I know we didn't get to everything that we talked about, but we could definitely do a part 2.
We got to do a part 2 because we got this last question by P Twin. It says, I fixed a fight last year, vasectomy, 1 daughter, why I was having more kids, a thing for women at pushing 40 today that have grown children is a thing in 2025.
Why is having more kids a thing for women pushing 40 today?
Because women feel like they have better opportunities now to provide for those children with or without a man. So that's why they're like, oh, we can have children. You will not find a teenage girl who's like, I want to have a kid and I'm going to do it all by myself. Like, it's just not, because, you're young, you don't have what it takes, to provide. So women over 40, they're like, oh, I got this.
But also, I feel like when we were growing up, having children in your 40s was like very unsafe.
Yes, that was,
like,
it was a no-no.
I thought that once you reach 40, like you couldn't even have children. Like I thought your body, growing up, I thought your body, you couldn't get pregnant.
Yeah, I thought you were like going through menopause at like 39.
Yeah,
sure.
So I don't know if it's just maybe, I don't know if something happened within the last 15 years to where women
the fertility rate went down so much that they're fucking worried about our future because they said not enough babies are being born to all the people that's in our generation and generation above us. They're getting to retirement age. So who is going to fulfill that financial burden and the gap of who's going to take care of the elderly?
Yeah, and then there was another thing I was going to say about the women in their 40s. Oh, I'm not sure if this is the case or not, but the women, they have their grown children and now they're just like they have no fulfillment in life. Like some women, no shade, no shade. Some women, they get fulfillment out of, being mothers. That's their purpose. That's how they feel good. And once those, like for me, my daughter will be 18 when I'm 38.
Girl.
So, she'll be, yeah, I'll almost be 39, couple months till 39. But so it'll just, assuming I don't have any more children at 38 years old, I'm gonna just be out here fine as hell with no babies, with no children. I will have a grown child, but I might, who knows? She might leave the house and I'd be like, I want to be a mom. I want to be I want to grow. I want to take care of something again. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason for some of the women. I'm not sure because I'm not 40 and I don't like children like that, but
Um,
maybe that's it. I don't know.
do you know anybody who's had a child after 40? Like, do you personally know anybody who's who's pregnant after 40?
Do I know anybody personally? I don't know anybody personally, but I do know that this man was trying to holler at me. It was a black man, a brother. It was a
The
brother.
black man.
It was a successful. I'm not gonna put all his information out there. But it was a successful brother. He was 33 years old, and he was trying to holler at me. He was nice looking. Everything. He checked all the boxes off my list. Well, except for that he was married. But no, when I met him, he wasn't married. He was engaged.
Oh,
I didn't know he was engaged because I met him like he was one of my customers, so I did not know he was engaged. He was trying to how this is Postal T. Yeah,
right.
this is the T. So he was trying to holler at me, but what turned me off was one that he was engaged, obviously,
Well, right.
which I did not know in the beginning. But two, he was engaged to a white woman, a
Oh,
40.
duh.
He was 33. He was 40. She was 40 something, and he was trying to holler at me. Um, so that I'm sorry when you asked the question about do I know any 40-year-old woman, I knew the man. But I didn't know the woman. But I know that she did. They ended up having another kid. They got married, and I want to say maybe 2 or 3 years later, 2 years later, they're getting a divorce. And guess whose DM he's trying to hop in?
Of course.
Yeah,
Of
like
course. Freaking freak.
no,
Go
because you
freak
know
off.
what? We could have been happy the rest of our lives if
He could
he
have been the
if
love of your
he
life.
if he would have went for what matter of fact, fuck me. We're not even talking. He could have been happy with whoever for the rest of his life if maybe he would actually went for what he wanted. Because if you were interested in a 40-year-old white woman, how you looking at me? We completely two different flavors. I'm in my 30s. I'm not I'm not a white woman. So, maybe he should have went for a black woman and he would have been happy. That's all I got to say about it. Maybe, and not even that, not putting one another against each other, nothing like that. There's nothing wrong with white women, no shade. But as a brother, maybe as a brother that was trying to holler at a black woman, clearly you like black women. So maybe if he would have actually went after and married what he actually liked, he would still be married right now.
Damn.
Clock that T.
Clock that freaking T, girl.
Clock that
That's
T. Now
so
you're trying to
true.
holler at me. What am I, the runner up? I'm second ass.
You ass is crazy.
Coming second to no woman, but damn sure not.
We got Vanessa over here. Vanessa said that her mom had her brother when she was in her 40s, and that was in 1976. Shout out to you, Vanessa. Girl, you got some great style.
That's
Holla at
amazing.
you. Yeah,
That's amazing. God bless.
God
God bless your mom.
if I would tell you this right now, though, if I found me a man and I was like 38 and he was like, hey, yeah, well, I might want another kid. Girl, I'm pushing them babies out until my shit fall out. So just long as we know that.
I mean, the
I'm gonna
right
be-
one, absolutely. I would
You're
too
gonna be
for the
holding
right
my
one.
hand, geriatric
For my
pregnancy.
husband, but you know,
Pregnant.
hopefully
Let's get pregnant together, geriatrics forever.
me and you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's do a pregnancy pack.
okay.
It's kind of like we did it with our daughters though, because they're the same age.
Yes.
I just don't remember where you was.
You was pregnant first.
Oh yeah, I was pregnant first, making mistakes first.
I think so. I remember.
Okay, we got another question up here from P Twins. What's wrong? Oh, let me put it up here. Did I do it? There we go. What's wrong with blending fams? Bring your kids to the table and I'll bring mine. We can build. Man, I don't know who this guy is, but motherfuckers don't be on that shit for real.
What's wrong with blending families? Nothing is wrong with blending families.
Brady Bunch.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. That's fine too.
Brady Bunch. As long as you ain't got like more kids than me, because this ain't finna be no cheaper by the dozen shit. You know what I'm saying?
Blending families is fine. We don't shade the daddies. We love a active father.
Yes, I do love daddies.
We
love daddies of all ages.
Yes.
Like I like an older daddy.
Absolutely.
Daddy.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, Papa Chula.
Just don't have any baby mama drama.
Don't bring no baby mama. I'm not a dramatic woman, so you won't catch me in no drama with nobody else. I might crash out on you.
Well, I'm dramatic. I don't want no baby mama drama. I'm the baby mama drama. No, I'm just playing that.
I don't do drama. I don't know about Mel, but I don't do drama. Don't bring that crush that bitch. She will get crushed.
That's funny.
I don't do that shit.
But
all right, well, we're gonna wrap this episode up because we almost at the 100 mark.
Ooh.
We had an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said we at the 120. We at the 122 mark. There we go. We at the 122 mark. 1 hour and 22 minutes. Okay. We're gonna have to part 2 this one, y'all. So you lucky. We're gonna finish up this modern dating one because I wanted to get into 2 more questions. I think I got 2 more videos. We never did our this or that, and we got to talk about dating apps.
Can we gonna do that tonight, or we're gonna do this on part 2?
We're gonna do that on part 2 because we got dating app stories, girl.
Okay.
So stay tuned for another episode.
Part 2.
Part 2. Dragon Ball Z.
That's right.
No, you do it better. You do it. You close us out. Close us out, Mel Bay.
The next time on Dragon Ball Z, or just period?
Both.
Okay. I think I was drinking when I did the Dragon Ball Z one last time. But anyways, yeah. So to close this out, thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe if you are watching this on Facebook. Do not forget, before you lay your head down, matter of fact, before you move out of whatever seat you sitting in, don't forget to go to YouTube and like and subscribe to the Blue Collar Babes. You can find me exclusively on Instagram at PuertoRicanPecan and YouTube on the Blue Collar Babes every Sunday, 8:30, 9 o'clock approximately. Sometimes we're late.
We're always
Chimarra.
late. We are always late. Expect that because guess what?
Yeah.
I mean, just you guys get what you get. Okay, beauty is pain.
Yeah, we be late to work too.
I be late as fuck to work.
I'm late everywhere I go.
I usually be on time for me to be so black. For me to be so
late.
black.
I blame my mother. She was late everywhere we went. We get to the funeral and it would be time to go to the cemetery.
I ain't got nothing to say about that.
Childhood trauma. We're not going to talk about it, but close us out. Go ahead. Let us know your socials, where people can find you.
Yes, you guys can find me definitely on another episode of Dragon Ball Z and also on Facebook, Instagram at ChimarraAli. And definitely go over, like, subscribe, leave a comment to Sistory Healinghood. I'm at 51 subscribers. So I had that channel for about 1 year already, and Blue Collar Babes has surpassed that shit in 2 months. So holla. Let's put in this work. Thank you guys for
Tell
watching.
your friends, tell your family, like and subscribe.
Yeah, tell your family to like and subscribe. The Blue Collar Babes are here for you guys. All right? All right. Holla at me.